So today I wanted to talk about how it was Suicide Prevention Week, and I wanted to talk about my own experience with things and just share. So it's still hard for me to believe that it's almost been 2 years since Charles Bennington from Lincoln Park killed himself. I remember how much shock there was around it, and how many of my friends got upset, and I was even upset because it's like, dang. And his wife said that he was dealing with depression, but the day before and the day of, he was actually seeming to be in a pretty good mood. So, not all suicides are done in a, oh, I'm so upset type of way. His was done in a, oh, I'm actually feeling happy for once. Well, might as well, like, go while I'm happy. And it's not a very common thing to think about like that, but I mean, I have thought like that. And I've had plans and wrote notes and everything like that. No one, except for like 3 people, have known about that. And I had a really hard day a few days ago, and I just was not doing well. And I'm not gonna say. Part of it was because the anniversary date, the 3-year anniversary date of a person I went to school with killed himself. And like, I know I didn't talk to him very much, but I grew up with him because he was like in 4-H with me, and like I kind of had a crush on him whenever I was little, like middle school and early high school age, because he was sweet and geeky. But then he died. It used to bother me every single month on the 27th of each month, because I was told that he hanged himself in his closet. And I stopped going and looking in my closet. My closet doesn't have a sliding door or anything over it. It's just a hole in the wall with a little pole to hang your clothes up on. But I stopped going and looking even at it, because sometimes whenever I would look at it, I would have the imagination of him hanging there, and I would cry a lot. And I had trouble going and even looking at other people's closets, and I would always get extremely anxious, and I would get panic attacks. And then after the panic attacks, I would cry a lot. Well, whenever I decided I would stop myself from crying after the panic attacks, I chose to do something else that was not a good thing. Like, it was a form of self-harm, and I did that for a few years. Crying is a good thing. It sucks whenever it's happening because your eyes hurt and you feel like you can't breathe some of the time. But it's a much better alternative than other options. And it's a much better option than committing suicide, or even risking suicide. I just want to say that I'm glad for every one of you guys that are watching to be here, to be alive. I'm so glad that you guys are alive. I also had a few other experiences with online friends who felt really bad and wanted to die, and 2 of them tried to commit, and 1 of them actually did. I worked so hard to help them. Shortly after that happened, and then after the guy I went to school with died, I just kind of decided I couldn't do it anymore, and I couldn't help people like I was trying to, so I just kind of stopped. And I still try to help, but I really want to help if someone wants the help. There's a big difference between trying to help someone who does or doesn't want help. Because some, yes, they do just want attention. But others, they really do want to change. But it's very hard for them. This is kind of a hard video to make. I have tears welling up in my eyes. Anyway, before I make this video over 10 minutes, I just want to say that I'm so glad that each one of you guys is alive, and I'll leave some numbers in the description box and in the comment box of like hotlines you can call or text if you feel that you're in danger or crisis. I have used the crisis line text a few times, and some people, whenever I told them, they thought it was too dramatic for the situation, but it wasn't to me. Okay, bye!